Blackjack no bust strategy. If I had seen a video like this when I first started playing blackjack, I would have saved a lot of money. Over the years, countless strategies and theories have emerged claiming to hold the key to unlocking consistent wins. One strategy that has caught the attention of many, including myself, is the no bust strategy. I'm not ashamed to admit it. For a period of time, I thought the no bust blackjack strategy was the best way to play the game and reduce the house edge. I was told by a casino manager with over 40 years of experience that the only reason blackjack is a profitable game for the casino is because the player makes their decisions before the dealer. This one simple rule means that players will often lose their money by going bust before the dealer has had to do a single thing. The dealer could have any score and still beat a player because they had taken too many cards and gone over the magic score of 21. And this piece of information, as true as it is, nudged me in the direction of the no bust strategy. For me, it was simple. If the only advantage the casino has is that the player acts first and goes bust, then why don't I just stop taking any more cards when there's a chance of me going bust? Surely, that's the secret to flipping the casino house edge in my favour. The strategy is so simple a monkey could implement it. When you receive any score that puts you at risk of going bust, i.e. any score of 12 or higher, with the exception of soft hands, you don't take a card. You absolutely and utterly refuse to take any risk of making your hand go bust. In time, as I saw my bank balance get lower and lower, I started to question if this was a smart way to play. And you might have guessed from the title of this video, it's not. If we look at our dealer bust rate chart, we can see that even when the dealer is showing a 6, which is their worst possible card, they have a 42% probability of going bust. In other words, they'll not go bust more than they will go bust. Now, this isn't to say we as the player need to keep going until we make a score of 17. On the contrary, as I mentioned earlier, the casino's advantage is derived from the players going bust and handing over their money without the dealer needing to do a single thing. But it is worth reminding ourselves that no matter what the dealer's first card is, the probabilities show us they are favourite to make a made hand rather than go bust. The hands that make the no bust strategy very different to basic blackjack strategy are the hands when the dealer has a card of 7 or higher. With basic strategy, you are advised to hit all scores under 16 when the dealer is showing one of these cards. That's not the case for the no bust strategy. In fact, it's the opposite. If you can go bust, don't hit, period. That's even despite the fact the dealer only has a 30% probability of going bust with a 7, and a ridiculously low 11% chance when they have an ace. You can probably start to see how this strategy increases the likelihood of losing significantly more than taking the risk of hitting the hand. If you have a score of 13 and you're sitting and hoping the dealer will go bust on their ace, you're going to be very disappointed 9 times out of 10. While for some players, the emotional sting of hitting and then busting a hand may feel unbearable, it is crucial to make the mathematically correct decision to give you any hope of winning at the blackjack table. The math behind the game is astonishing. Following the no bust strategy gives the casino an approximate 4% edge over the player. Compare that to basic blackjack strategy, which advises hitting a hand of 12 through 16 against the dealer's 7 or higher results in only a 0.5% casino house edge. That means you are likely to lose 8 times more money playing this no bust strategy. Essentially, you've saved 8 times your money by watching this video and avoiding one of the most terrible blackjack strategies around. If that's not worth giving a video a thumbs up, then I don't know what is. Now that you've avoided the money pit that is the no bust strategy, I recommend you watch this video about basic blackjack strategy and the best way to play your hands. If you're already familiar with blackjack strategy, you'll want to make sure you are playing at the best casinos with the most favourable rules and the best bonuses. We've done the hard work so that you don't have to. Check out the links in the description for the best online casinos to play blackjack. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more great content on how to play casino games, then subscribe to the channel.